Hello everyone, this is Kushi here. So today we will be discussing about order execution engine. So generally in decentralized trading systems, once an order is getting submitted, it doesn't get executed instantly. So it has to route through multiple stages, right from being received to getting routed to the best DEXs to get the best price, and then building it, submitting it to the blockchain, and then wait for a confirmed or a failed event. So we'll be taking an example. Suppose a trader wants to swap one SOL for USDC. Basically, we would mark the first state as a pending state, and then right from the pending state, we would go to the next stage, which is the routing stage. So here we'll be matching across different DEXs to get the best price. So that's what happens in the routing stage. Obviously, a valid order ID is also taken care of, and the request body is also valid order request. So that has also been taken care of in the backend part of it. And then comes to the third stage where we would be building the transaction. And then next stage where we would be submitting it to the blockchain and wait for a confirmation stage where a transaction hash will be passed, or a fail state where an error would be thrown. So that's pretty much about it. And let's walk through the workflow demo part of it. And my backend code. So here it is. So I have built this on my Node.js runtime environment, the backend part of it, with the Fastify server. And then BullMQ where the jobs would be queued. So here the main challenge of this particular order execution engine is when multiple orders are getting submitted simultaneously, we would make sure that all the orders are getting processed parallelly without making sure that nothing is getting blocked. And one more thing, we would be sending the live status updates to the client. So that's the pretty much good thing about it. So that's handled. And then for the relational database, I have handled it through PostgreSQL, where we would be storing all the request bodies status as well as whatever the outcome has been. So we would be storing it in the Postgres relational database. And these are some of the important constants which I've been using throughout the code. So firstly, the port number, your local host, and then the Redis URL, maximum concurrency where maximum of 10 jobs are running parallelly over here. And then the Postgres URL, which is PG URL. So that's pretty much about it. And to start the server, we would just use this command. So let's get into the workflow demo part of it. Firstly, we would also see what's the sample response of each and every command we would be using. So firstly, we would be providing the type in the parameter, which is the market type, and then the token in what you want to swap, and token out with what you want to swap, and then the amount. So this is a sample response of it. We would receive an order ID of UUID format, and then initial state, as I've mentioned already, it would be a pending state. So that is about it. And then coming to the WebSocket clients, where we would be seeing the live updates, what is happening, and each status update we would be getting it over here. So we would just specify the order ID which is received here. We would just specify it over here. So that is about it. And then in the main terminal, we would see these logs. So here I've logged it for the simplification purpose. So once an order is started, I would just log it. Once it's completed, I would also notify it this job is done. So let's walk through it. So what I'll be doing is I will parallelly execute 3 to 4 jobs in different terminals, and let's see what are the live updates of each and every thing. So firstly, I'll run the first job over here. So yeah, and we would see in the main terminal the job 36 has been started. So previously I was using it for the test purpose. So till now I have generated like 35 jobs to see if everything is working fine. So this is the 36th job, as you can see. So in a different terminal, so we'll make note of this ID over here and see, and then and there we would see what's the status of that. Yeah. So the status of this would be pending. Initial state it would be pending, and then later on, once we would come after submitting other jobs, we can see the status again of that particular job. We have received the we will also see the main terminal that yeah, the 37th job has also been started. So this is the main challenge, and this is the main motto of this order execution engine, that all the jobs submitted would be running it in parallel and concurrency manner. So we have just made note of that particular ID as well, which is 29. So I'll just copy that and submit it over in this, where we can see the live updates. So yeah, this would be pending. We'll see the previous one. So the previous job, the first job which we have run, it is now in building stage. So previously it was routing and compared the best DEXs. It found that Radium was offering the best price. And it also mentions the Radium as well as Meteora prices. So that is about it. And let's run again another job, third job. In separate terminal. So this is the order ID of it. Let's see that status as well. And also we have to see what's happening in the main terminal. So yeah, initially it would be in pending state. So yeah, it says 38th job has also been started. Let's see what's the status of the first job. It's being submitted to the blockchain, and the final event which we would be waiting, either it's a confirmed or a failed event. So yeah, it's the third one, and let's submit also the fourth order in a different tab, obviously. Okay, so here we would see there's a command to see what all are the active jobs. So here 3 jobs, 36, 37 and 38. So these are in the queue. So yeah, that shows that what all are the jobs currently active. And similarly we would paste that same order ID over here to see what's the live update of this particular order. Initially it would be pending as expected. So we could see the second order it's submitted. Oh hooray, first order has been confirmed. So in the main tab we should see that it has been completed. Yep. So yeah, 36th job has been completed. Yep. So it should no more be in an active category. Yeah, it's not in active category, obviously, because it has been completed. So what all are the jobs currently in active state, that would be stored in over here in this particular command, in this particular active state. So let's see, this is also confirmed, the second job. So 37th job is also been done. In a likewise way, 38th and 39th jobs will also get done, and we would see that in the main terminal that it has been completed with the transaction hash of that particular job ID. So this is the order execution engine backend part. Thank you.